Do 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 doot doot do. Why is there somebody? What? Oh, pharmacist is here. Do 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 do. Oh, no sound. That's a good thing you told me. And I have to remind myself to shut it off again later. Sorry about that, guys. Do 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 do. Doot, 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 doot. Hello world, it's BedLife 5, Qapla, and welcome to Deep Space Nine Wednesday. Yes, we are a week behind, but I'm out of the hospital and Deep Space Nine Wednesdays continue on. Today's episode is Season 3, Episode 7, Civil Defense, which I always liked. This is the episode where Cisco and O'Brien accidentally trigger a system in the station that was designed to detect if there was a worker revolt going on in ore processing back when the Cardassians were running the station, and all types of hijinks happen, and Gul Dukat comes on and he thinks he's untouchable because he's Cardassian. And then, I don't want to spoil the ending for those of you who haven't seen it. Shame on you, but it's a good episode. So I'm happy that we have not that there were really that many bad episodes of Deep Space Nine, but I'm happy we have a particularly good episode of Deep Space Nine to come back to. So, welcome everyone, and let me get to some of the chat. Joseph Petrick was early and lurking. I said I'd be soon, and he says that's what she says, and it takes an eternity anyway. Mountains of Elysium says greetings, BedLife, SisOPrey, and fellow nerds. Greetings, Mountains of Elysium. Qapla. Joseph Petrick puts in a €2 super chat. 1 sock cutter, 2 sock cutters, 3 sock cutters. So, Joseph and those sock cutters. Mountains of Elysium says greetings to Sassy, chaser of Andorians, eater of Packlids, stalker of Klingons, defiler of Vulcans, still hiding from Lori, and scourge of Cardassia. Aru! Aru. And Joseph then first warned me that there was no audio, just me. So I was singing along to nothing. And Mountains of Elysium is putting in sock cutters, emojis. Resolute Germ is in the house. Hello, Resolute Germ. Actor says aloha, aloha. Not Ryan Johnson says hello and Qapla. Hello and Qapla. And BedLife donated $1 and said, I know I said on Twitter 415, but I don't care. You can go to hell. SisOPrey did a bad job cleaning, so I made her do it until it looked good. Wow, that's not me at all. I apologize. Maybe 415 was a little ambitious. I was eating dinner before this. and we had to, get some things set up. It'd been a while since we set the camera up and whatnot. Took a couple extra minutes. My apologies. But in my defense, I didn't say on Twitter at 4:15. I said at approximately 4:15. And approximately 4:15, you got to give at least plus minus 15 minutes, at least. Life with Matthew says, Qapla, bird of prey and all. Today is a good day to live, indeed. Indeed. Not Ryan Johnson said, hello in Qapla. Not sure if I said that before. Mountains of Elysium says, you're doing a 5x5. Thank you. Not Ryan Johnson says, bird singing along to no sound. We fixed that. Mike Richards says, greetings in Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. Bradley Briggs is zup, yup. Zup, y'all. Zup, Bradley. Actor says, no hashtag no mambo. Mountains of Elysium says, remember to switch to live chat. I did. And Bradley Briggs, I'm lost in a sea of blue names. Yeah, we have a lot of wrenches. Joseph says, groomed bird. Yes, we did. Mamo Prey got the cutters out, and we took a little off the top. So I didn't shave though. I was going to shave. I probably should have, but well, I'll try and shave tomorrow. Thank you for noticing. Actor says, I wasn't expecting this. What a week. What a week in a hospital does. You really 1 week and you already forgot about DS9 Wednesdays? It happens. Joseph is yelling about spoilers. And Bradley says, did he lose weight or get a haircut or something? A little bit of both, Bradley. I'll be honest. Since I've been sick, I've lost about 6 or 7 pounds. Because I basically wasn't eating for a week. And then I did get a haircut. So both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. So like when we used to have Chinese food before all the Chinese restaurants shut down. Resolute Germs is the last useful thing Jake does on the series. John DeMarco says, greetings. All greetings, John DeMarco. Actor says, I'm confused. The amount of hairs on top seems perfectly balanced with the amount of hairs on the beard stash. The top is at 1/8 of an inch. The beard stash is well over 1/4 of an inch. That's why. Let's see, because there's more density in the beard than on the head. Actor says it's like having no true north. Wow. Thomas Potts says, free Mamo Prey from Birdo Prey oppression. She is free. Right? Is Wesley there? I don't know if Wesley's here yet. I haven't seen him yet. Josh and Rebecca Mamamani. Hello, hail, Josh and Rebecca. Qapla. Mountains of Elysium is again doing the sock cutters emojis. Mike Richards, is good to see you again. Good to see. Well, good to hear from you, Mike Richards. I'm glad you enjoy the fact that I'm on camera again. Joseph says it's approximately 11:36, not 4:15 by far. Well, 4:15 Eastern, Joseph. Bradley Briggs says it's technically 4:15 somewhere on Earth. No, technically it's not. John DeMarco says, attention, Kurogan workers. What are you going to make an announcement? And Josh from Rebecca says, shave a Klingon symbol into your beard. I don't know if I could do that. I can't draw so well. I doubt I'd be any better at shaving. Number one sci-fi, Qapla, number one sci-fi, and his 15 minutes of positivity stream. Again, this week, he dedicated it to my prior videos, and apologies to number one sci-fi, since my prior early videos of me singing seemed to scare everyone away. He might want to rethink using my videos on some days. Yeah, yeah. It wasn't me. So number one sci-fi says, hello, Deep Space Nine, Bird of Prey. I liked your singing this morning. I liked it. I thought I sang just great, but I didn't see too many other fans. Unlike usually, you got a lot more people there. Lady Q says, hello, Bird. Qapla, Lady Q. Good to see you. Mora Kitty. I won't forget to say hello to you, Mora. Hello, birds. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mora. Qapla. Mountains of Elysium says hashtag free anti. I agree. Yosef says, Mora, hello there. How was the yard work? Lady Q is currently now 1640 Eastern. That would be true. That would be true. Everybody's saying greetings. Write more in chat. Bird is catching up, says not Ryan Johnson.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Bill de Blasio with $1 got kissing Dax and says, how dare you, as a straight white man, you are not permitted to getting haircuts. I'm locking you up. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Where's your license to get a haircut? Uh-huh. Yeah. Let's see. Yosef appreciated the use of the 24-hour format from Lady Q. John DeMarco says, surrender and you will be sent into the private sector. Mountains of Elysium uses hashtag Martok was a changeling. Commodore Ty says, hello all. This is one of my favorite episodes. Very cool, Commodore Ty. Very cool. Yeah, I enjoyed this episode. And the yard work was productive. Very cool. DJ Odyssey says, lock Bird up, lock him up, free Mamo Prey. DJ, you know Mamo Prey is perfectly free. Mountains of Elysium says, home in Karoga, where Sassy and the alpacas play, where often is heard an SOB from Bird, and he flips off Turdistan all day. Thank you. Joshua Becker says, Bird of Prey, my local comic book store opened today. I was so excited, only to be disappointed that they didn't have any of the Star Trek Hold Key comics. Time to burn the place down. Well, to be honest, they might thank you. They probably get more from the insurance money, assuming they have insurance. But as a general rule, you know, because of laws and society and, you know, YouTube regulations, I have to advise you against outright arson. They're making me do it. If this was really a free country, I could say what I really think, but so officially totally against arson. Officially totally against arson. I just need to make that clear. If you're ever called to testify, Bird his official policy is an anti-arson policy. You're all witnesses. I said it, and it cannot be unsaid. Yosef says, I got to cut my hair today. It looks good. Arrest be to de Blasio. Yes. I want to mention, even though Cinnabon is not here, I'm not sure if he will be here, but for those who don't know, Cinnabon Bunny, one of our good friends of the channel, personal friend of mine, lost his bunny Strawberry passed away overnight. He posted it to his Twitter this morning. He is devastated. I am quite sad. I was pulling for that bunny. The bunny was in the bunny hospital just a day or two before I was in the human hospital. And we thought the worst was over. I thought the worst was over. but apparently not. Apparently, Strawberry died in his sleep. So there are worse ways to go. He didn't appear to suffer. So thank you for blessings for those small things. But I feel very bad for Cinnabon. Both Cinnabon, our friend Jim, and Cinnabon, the other rabbit he has named Cinnabon, because now Cinnabon lost their playmate, and Cinnabon, the YouTube user creator, lost a beloved pet. So please join me in giving our deepest condolences to Cinnabon, even if he's not here at the moment. I felt like we should say something. And thank you, SisOPrey, for reminding me. Actors says locking Bird Up would up prison expenses by 1%. That is probably true. Anyway, yes, we are officially against arson. And sorry about Strawberry. So, with that, though, we're going to go ahead and start watching this episode. As always, you can follow along in the SisOPrey 5 screening room if you go to SisOPrey5.com and click on the link for the BOP5 screening room near the bottom. It's there. And if you don't want to do that, you can watch your own copy, or in the bottom right corner, it will be here. And I will be right back. Let's see. Where is that? Yeah, give me a second, guys. I'm going to play a commercial. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Get a little closer. Now don't be shy. You can get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry.
Only Arid has a patent on this formula that fights wetness. No leading deodorant spray stops odor better. And now Arid has a new baby fresh scent. It smells,
Get a little closer with the baby fresh scent of Arid Extra Dry.
Arid fights wetness and odor, now in a new baby fresh scent.
Good news today at the Ground Round.
You get a whole lot more at the Ground Round. You get a whole lot more.
What's the good news?
USDA Choice Top Sirloin Steak, just $3.99.
That's good news.
And new golden fried clams, also $3.99.
More good news.
Try our baked lemon butter scrod, just $3.99.
That is good news.
Steak, clam, scrod, just $3.99 each at participating Ground Rounds.
At the Ground Round, you get a whole lot more.
Right from the moment.
Here's where it all started. The history will blow you away.
Right from the arts.
The symphony and the ballet. There's a lot to fit in.
Right from the legend.
Are you the legend? Nah, he's the legend.
Hey, I'm just marvelous.
Right from the heart.
To be part of Boston's exciting new spirit, just call 1-800-858-0200.
It'll cheer you right up. Boston is right from the start.
Do it up at the Gap.
Get that do it up feeling. Do it up.
Two great names in jeans do it up in style. With an exciting fall collection of denim and corduroy jeans in a rainbow of colors, Gloria Vanderbilt by Mershani and The Gap bring you the fit that stops traffic wherever you go.
Fall into the Gap.
Have a Gloria Vanderbilt fit at The Gap.
You're cool. You're crisp. You're hard to resist. You're right.
Refreshing delight.
Ooh, you're Canada dry. You're a singular style. You're a reason to smile. You're
Has Wayne Newton split with his wife and hit the jackpot with his new romance? Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to know.
Can you lose weight by switching from celery to sweets? This week's National Enquirer tells you. How can you put office troublemakers in their place? What curse of death and disaster haunts the Super Bowl?
It's in the Enquirer.
What bizarre surprises popped up on Caroline's wacky honeymoon? Find out in the Enquirer. Over 100 features for people with inquiring minds.
Like me.
Your cat is your friend and he depends on you to take good care of him. Purina Cat Chow. Purina Cat Chow. You can depend on Purina Cat Chow.
Purina Cat Chow. Chow, chow, chow. He depends on me for loving care, and I depend on Purina Cat Chow to give him great taste and nutrition.
Purina Cat Chow. You can depend on Purina Cat Chow.
Purina Cat Chow. Chow, chow, chow.
Tap, for a beautiful drink. Tap, for beautiful people. Tap, you're beautiful to me. Real cola tastes just 1 calorie. Tap, what a beautiful drink. Tap, for beautiful people. Tap, it's beautiful to be so good and sugar-free. Tap.
If we lived in a world where all women were the same, they'd need only one shampoo. Clairol introduces 7 shampoos for the real world, where all women are different. Clairol Essence shampoos, each with its own natural botanical. Aloe Essence for extra body. Chamomile Essence for beautiful highlights. Ginseng Essence for conditioning. 7 Clairol Essence shampoos that make your difference beautiful. Clairol Essence shampoos.
Go on. Why resist it?
Sugar-free Jello gelatin. Give in to the taste. Cool and refreshing, deliciously tempting.
It tastes like jello to me.
How can it be? Give in to the taste.
It's made with NutraSweet.
And it's only 8 calories.
Sugar-free Jello gelatin. Give in to the taste.
You got a date, skin's looking great, cause Clearasil's ace. Face to face. See you at 8, skin's looking great, CJ's the place. Face to face.
Clearasil gives you great-looking skin, even close up. Inside, it kills bacteria to dry the pimple.
Clearasil's ace. Face to face.
Outside, it soaks up all the excess oil.
Feeling first rate, cause skin's looking great, cause Clearasil's ace.
Clearasil, for skin that looks great, even close up.
Face to face.
Read about tennis tots, political posters, and the miniseries Shogun, all in the new issue of TV Guide magazine.
I'm Maud Adams. For natural flavor, I like Cot. A lot, because Cot beverages are made with real honest-to-goodness fruit, like sweet, juicy oranges, tart lemons and limes, luscious strawberries and raspberries, and succulent grapes. 30 delicious flavors, including diet flavors, non-carbonated flavors, and the best fruit beer
Just
you've
another
ever tasted.
minute, guys.
All natural,
Sorry.
all great.
Thank you,
Enjoy
John
the
and
good
Rocky,
taste of
for the
Cot.
$1 super chat.
Natural tastes better, so it's got to be good.
Okay. Okay. Where were we? Of course, the mouse doesn't want to work right now. Son of a bitch. Guys, my computer is damn near frozen. I don't even know if you can hear me. And maybe if I put on the external mouse. There we go. That sucks. The touchpad's not working. Okay. Thank you, DJ, so you can hear me. Okay. I do apologize. I had to adjust the bed Now my shirt's off. Yeah, I know the camera's off, Thomas. The camera's not covered back on. Yeah, right now, maybe later. You don't want to see me without my shirt on. Hold on again. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. God damn it. We're gonna do this. Let me get something on the view screen for you guys. And we can get started. For fuck's sake. Sorry. Okay. What do we got? We'll add source. We'll add a media file. Clips. 6,000 minutes of stars. This is the magic behind the scenes here, people. Now send that layer to the back. There we go. And we'll add a source again. Another media file. This time we'll add the image Jitsi made for me that I used during BedLife the other day. Oh, and I'm not going to go into a big advertisement, but for those who are interested, this image now appears in the on merchandise in the Teespring store, which you can get to at BirdOpray5.com and click on the link for BirdOpray5 merch if anyone is interested in mugs or t-shirts or any such things. But let me check the chat and then we're going to begin watching the episode. Be right back. Okay. So we are going to hit play and shit, did I just close that? There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Comments. Hello, Sassy. Yes. There's nobody out there, Sassy. DJ, yes. Shirtless bird, keep the camera off. Yeah, don't. Johnny Rebecca says, be quiet, Bird of Prey. I'm trying to watch the commercials. Well, I'm glad there was something for you to watch. And John Street says, what, Bird? You don't want to go shirtless like Captain Foley and Lori Loaded? No. No, in fact, in the hospital, you guys saw just parts of me shirtless. And it was enough to scare several members. Several people unsubscribed because they said their children are having nightmares now. So, and Yosef says, Bird of Prey, you without your shirt is like DJ in the furry costume. Yeah. Why not put a green blanket? Then we could get a floating head. I tried that, Josh Street. I swear I have. I tried that. It doesn't work like that. You need the right lights. The shadows screwed everything up. I tried to get floating heads. I tried. I just don't have the lighting for it. And Joe Biden donated $1. Happy Thanksgiving, Bird of Prey. Let me see that hairy chest. Want to rub my head in it. Wow. No, thank you. No, thank you, Joe Biden. Is that why the nurses are suing you? Actually, Thomas, I think the nurses got perverse pleasure from sticking things to my chest and then ripping them off. I think they quite enjoyed it. They probably go home and have, talk with their nurse friends over who had the hairiest patient. And my nurse probably always wins. But Josh uses Bird of Prey. What did you think of the red green shows homemade Jeep? Oh yes, the homemade Jeep with the awnings. Yes. It didn't quite look like a Jeep, but it got the job done. I'll give them a total A for effort, but just a C+ on it, actually reminding me of a Jeep. But hey, it was a very respectable job. Okay, but this time for real, I'm going to count down from 5. We're going to watch it. If you're in the Bird of Prey 5 screening room or want to be, go to birdoprey5.com. Scroll down the link to the BOP5 screening room. And otherwise, you can see in the bottom right corner will be screenshots of the episode. Okay. We're counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. We open on the station exterior. Hey, Rambling Canuck. Hey, Mando.
Fine. I've deleted half the Cardassian files from the computer.
So Jake is deleting a bunch of Cardassian files from the computer.
Well, the Cardassians were in charge.
A lot of subroutines.
20,000 tons a day. That's a lot of ore.
Oh, the sound.
I heard stories the temperature reached 55.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. And thank you, Thomas. I'm pretty sure it's off now. So they're going to convert this into some useful room. He can't delete one of the files. Control-Alt-Delete, Jake. Control-Alt-Delete. The file has no name. I'll analyze it in the morning. Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey is just passing through. Thank you, Qapla Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey. You need to enter an access code. Uh-oh. Warning, worker revolt in process. Security countermeasures initiated. And we get a pre-recorded message from Gul Dukat. 8 minutes. It's an oddly specific time. Commodore Ty says Gul Dukat is one of the best villains in all Star Trek. Oh, excuse me. Do 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 do. I'm humming, Yosef. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 doing is humming to me. Do 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 da 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 do 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 do. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And yes, Joshua Becker, I miss Renee Abu-Janois. I miss Aaron Eisenberg. It's very upsetting to know we will never, ever, ever have a true Deep Space Nine reunion. So Kira just got a message from Gul Dukat. They tripped some type of security program. They're locked in. Oh, they can't beam them out without an access code. So just go to a runabout and beam them out from a runabout. Oh, his Cardassian access codes are valid. Yeah, use the Defiant. Absolutely. The Defiant and or the runabouts. Odo has only a level 6 clearance, but Quark can get level 7. He's going to stay with Odo because he knows it's the safest place on the station. Computer, this is the leader of the Bajoran workers. We surrender. So, of course, that pipe used to be filled with molten uridium. It's too narrow, but Jake can get in there. Uh, 3 minutes and they're going to release Noracine gas. Jake's pretty brave here, I gotta say. I mean, he was facing certain death, but I don't know that I could do it. I like how O'Brien doesn't even have to say who he's talking to. He just hits the comm badge and they know he wants to talk to Jake. Look at Cisco always being practical, banging something with a big stick. What's a stirrup? Resolute says, even at that age, you could never fit in that pipe. You're absolutely right, Resolute. Max World Entertainment with a $2 super chat loves the pick. That pick was made by Jitsi Lemons. Thank you so much. They're flooding it with gas. Happy day to you, Happy Dinosaur 8000. Just in time, Jake. Well, Springtime says, is Sassy safe with DS9 in such danger? Yes, even the Cardassians did not told the computers not to target Sassy. Somebody should be on the Defiant. It can't be completely empty. Or somebody should be able to reach the Defiant to use its own transporters. That's not gas from Taco Bell. So he came from one locked room to another. Now they've shut down communications. Why would a Cardassian station be programmed to interfere with Federation communicators? Yeah, it's probably not the best idea. Hmm. So that field is there to protect ops from the rebelling Bajorans. The APT relay through the secondary buffer. Dax, I don't think you know what you're talking about. More, there's 33 people in here. I don't know what I'd do if I had 33 people in my chat. I might get overwhelmed. We're trapped. There's people walking around the promenade like nothing's wrong. That can't be true. Why would it go through the bulkhead and the deck? Really, guys? I don't think brute force is going to be the answer here. No. Yeah. We could use a light bulb to detonate ore, sure. That sounds like a great idea. Greetings, Captain Trek. Qapla, what's this face, my whatnot? Poor Jadzia and her hands. Her beautiful hands. Fix her. Fix her, Julian. She needs those hands. Counterinsurgency program level 2. Oh, 5 minutes, they're going to pump Norocene gas into the habitat ring. Think of your families. Oh, and Garrick's here. 1359. He'd like do nothing better than to help his loyal customers. He can move about the station, but the force fields reappear once he goes through them. His code. Gul Dukat shows not to trust him with his top-level security code. You could destroy the life support system. But you got 12 hours of oxygen. It's the only way to save those people is to destroy life support. Springtime is bird of prey. You can't sell U.S. Army coin systems to the Cardassian Union. They are an enemy power. Now it's going to level 3. Commodore Ty, if the force field goes away, comes back once he goes to the door, why doesn't he just stand in the door? Well, I'm guessing he wouldn't be able to evacuate. He wouldn't be able to evacuate any real amount of people if he has to stand in the way of the door for every single hatchway to go through. So now the Gul Dukat just warned the station that they have 2 hours to take control. Or the station will be destroyed. Well, maybe try the phaser on high until until the batteries are dead. So Quark followed the 75th rule of acquisition. Home is where the heart is, but the stars are made of platinum. Uncle Frigg owns 30 bars, and Cousin Gabe owns a moon. Odo tells Quark he did all right for himself. Odo just gave him a great compliment. He met a lot of Ferengi in his life, and while some have been more wealthy, none have been more devious. And Quark is happy. Now he wants the phaser back. He sounds like the vile child. Josh reaches bird of prey. Why not arm the wall? We know that hand phaser can destroy a whole building. Yeah. Aim at the wall. So Garrick can say what's happening, but he can't do anything about it. Only Gul Dukat can end this. Even if he had the right code, the computer would scan him to determine that he really wasn't Dukat. So they say if they take the sensors offline in ops, it might work. It might be all they need to shut down the revolt program. Anti-trackers in the house. So where did Bird of Prey get that pic? You mean you don't think I drew it myself? No, it was Jitsi. Jitsi Lemons sent me that picture a couple days ago. And it's awesome. And it's already on merch in my store on birdoprey5.com. Uh-oh. Counterinsurgency level 4. That's a bad level. And it's Gul Dukat. Hmm. He was patrolling the DMZ, and he received a distress signal from himself. Hmm. And Bajoran workers were rioting on Tarak Noor. It piqued his curiosity. Auto-destruct has begun. He's hoping that Cisco wasn't vaporized while asking for Aractigino. Oh, Ducat wishes him well. Oh, he'll help in good time. So he can get some red leaf tea. Oh, doctor, you better. Oh, he doesn't react well to Kira's tone of voice. He's really happy. Oh. Uh-oh. His father had the same floor. Oh, he had a trial. So Ducat's Garrick sent Ducat's father to Guantanamo Bay. There he goes. He turns off the shooting replicator. All that shooting and nothing's really destroyed. He wants to reinstate a permanent Cardassian presence on the station. A garrison. And he'll solve the dilemma in return. Neither Bajor or the Federation are going to honor an agreement negotiated under a death threat. Kira saying she will destroy the station before she gives it back to Cardassians. Maybe she should think about the other 100 or 500 or 1,000 people on the station. $2,000 people to die simply because she doesn't like him. She probably would. They've still got 30 minutes left. He'll beam to his ship so she can think about it. This is the good part. The particularly good part. He'll be back in 25 minutes. Ducat, 1 to transport, energize. Uh-oh. Ducat. If you're seeing this recording, it means you decided to abandon the post once the self-destruct was engaged. You've lost control of Tarragnora, disgracing yourself and Cardassia. Your attempt to escape is a final act of cowardice. All his personal access codes have been rescinded. The destruct sequence can't be halted. Try to die like a Cardassian. Son of a bitch, he's saying. Son of a bitch. DJ's his bird of prey, like SisOPrey, disappearing and not coming back for 25 minutes yesterday. She got a phone call from her boss. Clear is level 9. Yosef's favorite clearance level. 9. Request denied. When the countdown is completed, the computer will order the main fusion reactor to disengage the stabilizers, destroying the station. You have to manually disengage the laser fusion initiator. Hail LDG. So of course they need to find a way to deactivate all the force fields on the station at the same time. Is that not what you were looking for the entire time? Yeah, take cover, all right. He gives it to Cisco to do the honors. Oh, what a nice convenient size hole it made. And nobody went deaf. Josh from Rebecca says, why didn't the Federation remove all foreign components and computer hardware? Well, because they never installed their own. They've really just been using Cardassian and Federation technology for years. That's why O'Brien was so important to the show. Hmm. So Ducat said he should have had Garrick executed years ago, and Garrick said you tried. So the emitters have not been taken over by the control program. They'll lose the turbo lifts and the transporters, but nobody's using them anyway. So they only got a couple 100 meters before being stopped by a force field. They want to get to ops, and Cisco says they can climb to ops using the turbo lift. Take care, DJ. Good luck with the radio show. Dibs, cousin Dibs. Thank you. It was made by Jitsi.
Tell cousin Dibs. I like the name.
Oh, and Dibs, SisOPrey. We like the name. Okay, so Kira saying that the force fields are deactivated. All the doors should be working, but the force field around Odo's office is still in operation. It's on a separate system. They didn't really trust Odo that much. And now his integrity is going to get them both killed. Commodore Ties is SisOPrey. Why did Odo think the force field was to keep him in and not the prisoners? I'm not sure. I'd imagine the prisoners already had, their own force fields. Corridor's blocked for 50 meters. There might be a way to get around it, the maintenance conduit. Sounds like another job for you, Jake. You can feel heat through the door, so let's open it really quickly. Uh-oh. Plasma fires. Who's going to make it? Either one or neither? Both? It's not both. Yosef says green flames like him. You got to keep going, Cisco. Those were the rules. O'Brien must suffer. Thomas, is strange how the fire's only on the sides. It's a very convenient place for the fire. 90 seconds to overload. $60 seconds. $30 seconds. Oh, Brian said, Jake, I thought you probably told me this. You stay out of there. Jake said, if you don't tell him, I won't. Oh no, it's overloading. Just in time. And Odo and Quark are free. Odo just got to his own file. Quark said 2 hours ago, you told me I was the most devious Ferengi you ever met. Odo says, I thought we were going to die. I was trying to be nice. So Quark says, well, name one Ferengi more devious than me. He's a Grand Nagus. Quark's like, okay, name a second. And they kept walking off. I don't think he sent Brunt. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ah, my headphone fell out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There you go, Yosef. There you go. Hummed like a champ. So I like that episode. Civil defense. Certainly, I think one of the better episodes of season 3. And like I said, by season 3, Deep Space Nine, they already got the Defiant. I think they've really come into their own at this point. And not a hell of a lot of complaints from me for this episode. That's what I call a DS9, says Joseph. Yeah. He said Rom, not Brunt. Well, that's just bullshit. Rom's obviously not more devious than Quark. And Grand Negus, sure. But whatever. Whatever he said, it doesn't matter. It was funny, was the point. I liked it. I don't know how believable it is that much time. We're in season 3. Like 2+ full years have passed. And there's still enough alien tech on this station that hasn't been decoded that there could be a program that literally blows up the station. I mean, what's to say there isn't a program that just randomly destroys the station in the middle of the night when everyone's asleep? And, there's zero chance of ever stopping it. So how could you live in a station where you haven't been able to check every line of code in the database, or at least run a scan of some software that checks every line of code in the database and flag you for each program, each line in each program where it accesses potentially something dangerous like a self-destruct or opening all airlocks or any other nasty surprise, poisoning the replicator food, anything like that. So next week is episode 8, which is a good question. Let's see. What do we have for next week? Next week, somebody probably knows it offhand. Yeah, poisoning the replicator food happened in season 1. Star Trek. TV. Come on, hard drive. There you go. Season 3. Episode 8 is Meridian? What's Meridian? Oh, they're out there away from the station. It seems to be an episode where Jadzia falls in love. I remember this a little bit. I'm going to be honest. I don't think next week's episode is one of the better episodes of the season. But you know what? You get the good with the bad. Josh reaches, don't you mean Friday's DS9 episode? What are you talking about? There's not going to be a DS9 episode on Friday. Commodore Ty says, I'd love to join in another DS9 episode. Well, you're welcome to come in like this, Commodore, but when I do Deep Space Nine, I don't use StreamYard, so I don't have any good way of broadcasting the DS9 episodes. If I find a way, I will let you know. Joseph says, your gas pipeline, you have a gas pipe could blow any day, and still you are living in your house. What are we talking about, Joseph? How did we get to that? Joseph says, Bird of Prey, it's about the plant that fades in and out. Oh, the planet, yes. The planet that fades in and out. I remember now. Yeah, okay. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Orville episode, in that there's a planet that fades in and out, but the storyline is not as good. Frankly, I thought that, well, we'll talk about it next week. But frankly, I think I don't think they did Jadzia much justice in how they wrote that episode. Thomas's Bird of Prey, Jeffrey Combs is in the next one. Okay. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea who I've heard the name, but I don't have a face for who Jeffrey Combs is. But we'll figure it out for next week, guys. Joseph says, oh, Springtime says, Bird of Prey, you're talking about Spock's daughter-in-law. Oh, yes, that's true. That's true. Terry Farrell did marry, what's his face? Leonard Nimoy's son. Joseph Pedrick says, Bird of Prey, you said now they can live in the station. You said, how can they live in a station that can blow up in the middle of the night? So I can't, oh. No. That there's, alien hardware and software still running in the computer mainframe and anywhere else that you never know what's going to happen. I mean, yes, there's a gas line going through my house, but it's not that, there's no hardware and software here. Granted, if there was a problem at the processing at the gas station where they pump the gas, yes, that can hurt people. It's happened before. There have been whole neighborhoods that went up in flames because they accidentally overpressurized gas lines. But that's not the same as to what I was talking. What, the Wayoon actor? Oh, okay, he's the Wayoon actor. Thank you. Yeah, I remember the ending, Carlo. Well, it depends. It's sad for Dax. I don't know about for everyone else. And Josh from Rebecca Mama, he said, Bird of Prey, you're a Star Trek fan, and you don't know who Jeffrey Combs is. Unsubbing. I am terrible with names. I fully admit it. Okay? Awful with names. Hooking up names to faces, it's just not something I'm good at. I mean, unless you're like top of the line, Bill Shatner and Chekhov, who's Walter Koenig and Nichelle Nichols. Unless you're a headliner of a Star Trek series, I'm not going to know you. And I'll be honest, as much as I like Enterprise, other than Scott Bakula, I don't know the names of any of the other actors on Enterprise. I mean, TNG, I think I know everybody, all the main characters anyway. You got, obviously you got Shatner, you got Nimoy, you got Koenig, you've got, what's his face? Takai. Nichelle Nichols, Michelle Barrett Roddenberry, for the voice of the computers. In TNG, you've got obviously Patrick Stewart, Jonathan Frakes, LeVar Burton as Geordi, Michael Dorn as Worf, Gates McFadden as the Doctor, and Marina Sirtis as Troy, and Brent Spiner, of course, as Data. And DS9, you got Avery Brooks as Cisco, Nana Vista as Kira, Terry Farrell / Nicole DeBoer as Dax, Shirok Lofton as Jake, Aaron Eisenberg as Nog, Renee Abu-Janwa as Odo. Honestly, Bashir, I forget his name. I forget the actor who plays Bashir offhand. And then on Enterprise, I completely missed Voyager. Voyager, you got Kate Mulgrew as Janeway. I don't know. I don't know the actors. Even Voyager. You got Ricardo Pardo as the Doctor, and that's it. I don't know who plays Chakotay. I don't know who plays Paris. Oh, I remembered who played Ensign Kim. It's on the tip of my tongue. But that's really about it. And of course, Jerry Ryan as 7 and 9. And Neelix something. I forget his name too. But I'd know it if I heard it. But yeah, there's a lot of people on Voyager I don't know. And on Enterprise, other than Scott Bakula, I don't know any of the names of the cast. I'm just really, really bad with names. So it's just the way things are. George Takei rhymes with okay. Oh, George Takei. I see what you're saying. George Takei. Diana Mulder, do not forget Pulowski. Oh, I try to forget. Yosef says just stop. Springtime says Bird of Prey if Terry Farrell had stayed on DS9. You think someone would try and work in Dax getting married to Spock's son? I did think that we should have seen Spock's son in Picard, or if Discovery had taken place after the fact. Right? If Discovery had taken place post TNG, like it should have, that instead of it being Spock's sister, right? Instead of Michael Burnham being Spock's sister, Michael Burnham could have been Spock's daughter. Okay? Because Spock was on Romulus for a very long time. There's absolutely no reason he couldn't have fathered a daughter. And Michael Burnham could have been the half Romulan, quarter Vulcan, quarter human, a daughter of Spock. And they would have still had the Spock connection, but they could have taken place, 25, 10, 20 years after TNG and saved themselves all the embarrassment of being a prequel series that had no idea what the F they were doing. Now, I'm not saying it would have saved Discovery, because Discovery still sucks. Okay, whether Discovery took place post TNG or pre TOS, it still has terrible writing. Michael Burnham is still a terrible character. The plots literally make zero sense. And none of that stuff would have been fixed by making it post TNG. But what would have been fixed was the fact that nothing looks right. They have these everything's holographic. The tech looks, decades past what hasn't even happened yet. So yeah, that would have saved a lot, but it still would not be a good show. There's no way to make Discovery a good show just by moving it into the future. But it certainly would have been a lot better start had they done that. And it would be perfectly believable. Spock would have fathered a son or a daughter or both during his time on Romulus. In fact, I still think that in Picard or something, we might find a child of Spock somewhere out there. Bird of Prey, says Sassy. Springtime, says Bird of Prey. Sassy W? Sassy W. Joseph says, could you put my name to my face? Yes, Joseph. I can put your name to your face. Springtime says, Sassy 2020. Yes, we can free her. Huh? Who is Scott Bakula? Scott Bakula. Jonathan Archer. Joshua Doohan. Yes, I forgot James Doohan. Scotty. Or Welchie in the Futuramaverse. Welchie. Okay, yeah. George Takei. Okay, mispronounced Takei. Whatever. Pulowski. Just stop. Okay. There's not going to be Dear Bops today. Springtime says Bird of Prey, the actor who played Basser, changed his name twice in the show to piss off the producers over pay. But Bashir, I think. Yeah, okay. The actor who played Bashir changed his name twice to piss off the producers over pay. Why would that piss the producers off over pay? The producers have to go in and make an edit to one of the names in the cast? Does that really upset anybody? That seems ridiculously stupid and petty, if that's true. I don't know if it is. Especially since almost every season, in season 3, they had to add the Defiant. In season 4, they had to add Worf. And I think by season 7, they had changed in season 7, they had to add Ezri. So, they changed that. They were changing the title of the show. They had to edit it almost every season anyway. It's not all that big of a deal to change the name during a season of television. Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna call it a day here. If anyone's around later, I'll look for you guys. And tomorrow we'll be doing something. I don't know, open lines or playing a game or something on Thursday. Probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern. And tonight, guys, I believe Life with Matthew, it does his virtual pub tonight. So check out the Life with Matthew channel around, I think, 9 p.m. Eastern or so. Zombies, maybe, Thomas. You know what, Thomas? Maybe we'll try some zombies tomorrow. Yeah, so take care, all. Thank you for hanging out with me. And yeah, bird out. Video, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything BirdoPrey5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care.